before I was here even. Dear Jack, it's nice to see you again. Joy V. Nah, I was just waiting for the stream to start. Yeah, Joy V was just like, yeah, sure, sure, Jack, sure, you were first, or whatever. So nice to have you. So, I'm moshi moshi moshi. Oh, you're so cute. I'm kind of like struggling with continuity issue because I want to play as slash dance some. Why can't I words right now? I want to dance as a thank you to you, dear Joy V, to beloved Rambler, to beloved Maxine, to I'm actually still flabbergasted. I'm back in a second. I'm gonna go get some more tanks. I think I'm just gonna get my speaker. If it connects and I can, let me see if my Bluetooth is even on. It's not. And I can, get it to play a song, then I will dance to it. But if not, we'll figure something out. We will figure something out. I'm back in a second. I'm back in a second. So. Yesterday, we were talking about the electric grid being unstable, all right? And we ended the stream pulling a masculine card, a cube. And it was kind of like, mana, 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 mana. And it was, to me at least in that moment, this genuine call out of this masculine side of us that wants to do things itself, wants to be independent, wants to be strong, wants to be powerful, wants to be useful, is unwilling sometimes to accept help. And I felt that part of myself melt yesterday. And I accepted help. And we, as a collective, manifested the abundance to free ourselves from energy independence, or to give ourselves energy independence. Yes, words. We have given ourselves energy independence. So we still might have some power outages for the next few days, but after that, no more. Dear Maxine, thank you. Dear Joy Vive, thank you. Beloved Kate Black, thank you. Beloved Rambler, I say thank you. Thank you, dear friends. Right, I'm not missing anyone. Maxine, yes. Joy Vive, yes. Rambler, yes. Kate, yes. I am missing someone. How dare I? Julia, that's why. The name. Our beloved Gateway Goblin herself. What? You got solar grid? I mean, something like that. Yeah, exactly, exactly. You're doing it. Literally a few more days. So I'm so hyped, and I'm gonna dance to say extra thank you. Solar panels. Sorry, just woke up. So not technically solar panels, but batteries. We'll have batteries soon enough. Batteries that has an inverter slash UPS system built in slash overvolt protection slash solar inputs as well, so we can connect freaking solar racks to them eventually. Thank you, Rambler. Thank you, dear friends. Yeah, that's exactly. There we go. Thank you, Maxine. That's how I'm feeling right now as well. I'm gonna see if I can get a song to play though. I was thinking it was gonna blast my ears. No. Is Nate here too? He is, beloved friend. It's nice to have you. We have done it, friends. I'm actually melting still. So the thing that's coming through to me so strongly is how throughout this discomfort, it pushed me into reaching a point that I thought I'd never wanted to reach. And then upon reaching that point, the other side of the point is extreme love from you, friends. An extreme realization that we as a community are infinitely more powerful than we as an individual could ever be. And you friends have showed that to me. And so quickly. My brain is trying to process, but it's unable to. I'm gonna try. Ah. I'm gonna try and see if I can do this quickly. I'm gonna maybe like drop the YouTube stream for a few seconds, and then I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna check if I can get my music player to work. I'm back. Julia, I see you. Love you. See you soon. Just smile. That's Susanna as well. I'll be with you, friends. I'm gonna say thank you the best way I know how to.
Come now, surely we can be friends. I know so much about you. I love you. Look at everything I've done for you. You would be nothing without me. Why won't you answer me? I bet you're busy talking to some fucking slut. Fucking skank. Is she hotter than me? Would you fuck me? Are you gay? You blocked me on Facebook. And now you're going to die. You blocked me on Facebook, and now you're going to die. Die.
Weirdest track I could have chosen. With intention. It is, after all, what we make it, isn't it? And you, friends, have made it so freaking beautiful. So thank you eternally. Thank you so much. Let me catch up a little bit. Oh goodness. Jack, love you again. Shan, so nice to have you. Julia, thank you. Our beloved goblin. Morning, my beautiful friends. So much love. Dancing. Didn't know you were signing up for dancing, did you? Little did you know, it's a dancing day. Yeah, I'm happy you're enjoying it, Life's Expert. I'm back in a second again. I'm just gonna get myself some more water. I'm gonna need it. It's so hot today. It's so hot. Whew. Oh. Oh, Pippi. I feel Pippi very much has that. Why? Why aren't you giving me attention? Why, Melt? I need all of the attention. Don't you know, Melt? I need all of it. I want all of the attention. Oh, you shitty boy. You shitty boy. Whew! Gonna pour myself some Hermes Splur. Love you. Yeah, you're dancing. I've been really into this song, Video Killed the Radio Star. If you could dance to that. I'm not sure if you're talking about the actual song or a remix version of it, Jack. I appreciate the suggestion, though. Maybe next time we will. I kept missing this sacred dancing scene, so yay for you, Joy V. Quite literally. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have been dancing just now. Manifesting. I need some good vibes right now. Sending them to you, dear Connor. I hope that you've received them already. Mr. Sun, can you have mercy, please? I'm gonna go and get myself a chair and another cushion to shield myself from the rays. It's just too hot. It's too hot for me to handle right now. Whew. Let's see if that does the job. Yeah, that's better. Afternoon, brother Dan. So nice to have you here, man. Thank you for joining us. How are you? How's life treating you? Ooh, things are spicy, huh? Especially these days for a lot of us at the same time. And I had this emotionally revealing thought that it's almost like we're reaching a point in history, you know, that this thing we're going through right now is going to be very much a point of history, while at the same time knowing that history repeats itself, right? We're at a point in history where we have the choice of repeating ourselves, you know, and the previous times we were in this position in history, we rioted, you know, we ate the rich, we took back power by force, and it worked. But unfortunately, when you take back power by spicy, right? When you take back power by force, you only beget a new system that is built on that system, right? Power by force. And then it perpetuates power by force. Then something more powerful takes power by force. And then something more powerful takes power by force. And I feel like this, what we're going through right now, is a point in history where we're going to choose not to do that, you know? Not from a place of laying down and accepting our fate, but more from a place of living in a way in our individual lives that nirvana is going to come to us. We're going to have to go and fetch it somewhere. We're going to have to take it. It will very much come to us. And if that isn't the point for history, one for the books, I don't know what is. Intention. We're talking about manifesting or realizing the fractal instead of just seeing it. Right? It's possible for us to sometimes see things in our mind's eye, but it's a whole different ball game to actually take the hours, take the initiative, take the time, and real effort in a way where you'll have to struggle sometimes as well in order to realize this thing that you want to realize. So realize, realize, real eyes, real lies. Is that a Jaden or Jaden Smith quote or something? Realize, 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 and realize. Realize the things that you want to realize, and then realize the things that you've realized. You're realizing? Thank you. Thank you again. Did you hear that? A swarm of bees just came over me. That is mildly alarming. Uh, thank you. Thank you. You know, usually I write uh, runes on this side, but I'm realizing that this whole stream is going to be a whole big thank you. Thank you so much. A very goth day. Yeah, intentionally so. The version of myself I used to be died today and yesterday, Maxine. The version of myself that is too proud to ask for help. Like I like viscerally murdered that part of myself today. You know, like kind of pushed him into a room and AK-47 into the room. Version of myself is like, yeah, too proud to ask for help I am. Got absolutely wrecked. So yeah, he's dead. Super god. And yet, still, a fractal of light grows out. Still alive. The amount of joy that humans give me is intense. Get some. Get some more. Get some more joy, cup and noodles. This is exactly what it's for, dear friend. Thank you. Mm. Hello, Tech Tight. It's nice to have you, friend. I was thinking about you, man. Thank you for sending love, Jumps and Jack. It's nice to have you too. Kayana is here too, saying loving, starting today with this energy. Yeah. Take it, Kayana. There is hope yet. We will transcend all of this discomfort. And at the same time, this discomfort will inform our transcendence, you know? And transcendence can be like, what does that mean, Mel? Transcendence to me means moving beyond what was, whatever that may be. An old pattern, anger, stress, worry, lack of freedom. You add your transcendence here. That this discomfort we're going through right now is like our character building arc, you know, that we're going to reflect back on these moments, these struggles that we had to deal with as human beings. And it will allow us a full life, a happy life, living in abundance because we know where we have come from, you know, and you friends are doing it with me. We're coming from there, going somewhere together. Does running man in living room do it? Get it? Thank you, dear Maxine, for dancing with me. Get it? Thank you again, friend. I like the dog. Only the dog. I like her too, friend. Sometimes more than me. I understand completely where you're coming from. Love you too. Yeah! Life expert, nice to see you here again. I'm so disappointed in the odd chance I scroll through and this dude isn't living his best life. Today I'm blessed. Thank you, friend. Thank you. I've been living my best life. You know, the thing is just that they're making it hard. They're really making it hard. Strength. You know, if it's gonna be hard to live our best life, we're gonna need some strength. And when I mean that they're making it hard, they're not really making it hard, right? They're just giving me more things to think about. To be like, maybe in fact, I'm not living my best life. You know, and they're just giving me more information. It's still up to me to choose whether or not that's the truth. And we're actively trying to choose not to believe that. So thank you, Cup. It's nice to see that you want me to live my best life, friend. It's beautiful. You're looking very goth today. I'm so proud. Goth rainbow hippie is the way. Yes. Goth rainbow hippie. Metalhead. Doom playing. Meditating. All of us are paradoxes. All of us are paradoxes. You know, there is no way to define the thing that we are. And even if you're able to, you'd be wrong. You know? Oh, yeah, I am this. Oh, are you? Are you? All right, okay, cool. The only thing that I'd be like, yeah, is if you were like, I am love. I am aware, Melt. I am present. I'd be like, yeah, I believe you. Not making any sense at all. I'm focusing a little bit, and I'm kind of already stressing about the fact that I'm missing so many comments. My mind is like, you need to be reading comments. Oh, read comments faster. Oh, do it. I'll do it. Fine. Please, little monkey. It'll be fine. The comments aren't going anywhere. We'll be here now when the comments are here now with us. Yo, like seriously, friends. Yesterday was a brutal, very brutal. I reached a point of we have a beautiful word in Afrikaans that goes moedeloos. It's a combination of losing hope while being defeated. It's like you're so defeated, you lose hope. Moedeloos. Oh, it's moedeloos. I felt moedeloos yesterday. And then you friends were like, how about you don't feel moedeloos, Estian? How about you don't feel moedeloos, Melt? How about you feel moodeful? That's not a word. Heartwarming. Thank you, Mojo. Isn't it beautiful, friend? You are a part of that, Mojo. Thank you, dear friend. I'm excited for you, man. Thank you, Jumpin. I was doing a guided meditation the other day that asked me on focusing on examples of kindness. This group came to mind immediately. Oh, Mojo. Isn't that beautiful, dude? A whole group, a whole space that makes you instantly think of kindness. If that isn't beautiful, I don't know what is. Is that a Corey? I see. Old Melt, laying covered in blood, new Melt. Need a hand, friend? Need some help? Picks him up, reincorporates him, melted, literally, right? And that's what melt more means to me, is this transcending of self, I guess. Melting away what you think you are, sometimes not intentionally, right? Sometimes you lose your job, or you lose a significant other, or you lose a quality of life thing, or etc., etc., etc. And then you feel like you're melting, you don't know who you are. You don't know what you're supposed to be doing. It can literally feel like there is this active degeneration of self. And instead of stressing myself out about that experience these days, I just lean into it, where I'm like, oh yeah, more. Give me more of that. And then the universe eventually is like, fine, how about I'm not going to give you any more? And then I'm like, cool, 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 cool. Still here on the other side, right? Still showing up. Still showing up. And like my mind is actually tripping out. Like I feel like I'm in a dream state or something. Melt, it's Cookie Monster. Yum 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 cookie. It's nice to have you here, friend. It's been a while. You've been missed. Thank you for joining us again. My uncle thinks that you were funny. Thank you, Italianity son. I don't know if I'm funny, like a comedian or something, but I am a little bit weird, comically so. Sometimes I lean into it, sometimes I lean out of it. I tend to be very serious most times because in my mom's words, I'll forever, I've burned her words into my brain. I had this conversation with my mom asking her if I could be a comedian, and she's like, nope. And I'm like, why? And she's like, you're too serious. And I'm like, oh, okay. Why am I too serious? And she tells me that I know what's important. And it still brings me to tears when I think about those words. I try to know what's important. And you know what I find every single time is important? You. You. You are important. Because if you aren't here, then you wouldn't be here for me to tell you that you're important. And that's my job. you! You are important! Yes! Yes, you! Especially you, dear friend. You're like, no, not me, Mel. Yes, you too. Yes, you too. I receive genuine happiness that is flowing freely from the source, from your source, from our source, dear friend. I am you as Melt, living Melt's life, trying to build something for the collective that is Melt more. Jumping Jack, you're a part of this, dear friend. Mojo Melt, again, Cookie Monster, it's nice to have you. Thank you, Rambler. Wildman Mode. Impossible Lights said, I wanted to believe and I have hope for a global spiritual awakening, but I'm 100% sure there is an awakening in knowledge about the brain in terms of plasticity, pathways, and epigenetics. We know now, Impossible Light, that our brains can influence our epigenetics, can influence our plasticity, can influence our pathways, our thoughts can influence all of those things. And it's gonna be a new age, dude. We're gonna do some cool things probably. Joshmo, again. Susanna, love to you. Even the Gabbity Goo. Nate, too. So much love to you, dear friend. Thank you for joining me. Lane, too. So much love. Oh no. Who? What? 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 Who's? Who? Me? Goblin? No, I couldn't. I wouldn't. I didn't. Starts starts passing out. We'll pretend like it didn't happen. I feel bad. I'm a dope. I'm a dope sometimes. I'm so sorry. I'm doing well, Shanansky. Just missed you all. We missed you too, Connor. And here you are, dear friend. Video killed the radio star. Thank you, Jack. Like, send it, man. He dances to Goa trance, Jack. That's usually what I dance to. Like, for me, I dance on like a right? Like, and where it's like I guess I could dance to that, but it's usually not my go-to. Are having a good day. Thank you. Hello to you, Susanna. It's nice to have you. We have Joe Bud here too. She can actually comment today. It's nice to have you. It would be so cool to see. Just obsessing over a song. Excuse my ADHD. Get it, Jack. Feel into it, dear friend. Thank you for sharing your fractal with us, man. Sam is here too. So much love to you, friend. It's nice to have you here, joining us all. Loving these moves. Man, I'm so far behind. So far behind the cube. You friends at my party. Seen Mel dance. You haven't seen me dance in a long time? I danced on Wednesday, Lane. It's difficult for us to find the red streams these days. So I'm not completely surprised. I totally forgot about this song. What a banger, right, Susanna? While I was exercising last night, it played, and I was like, this feels comical. I'm gonna save this one. That was a mental workout. Genuine happy love vibes to y'all. Love to you too, Gob. Thank you for joining us. It's so nice to have you here with us. Joshma sending love, and of course bearded bad. The amount of love is absolutely palpable. It's like thick. It's like helping, like you only get like a spoonful, and then it's like I don't know if my mind is taking you on a trip or you're confused by it. Right, an epic rock metal opera. I don't know how a metal opera would sound, but that's kind of where my mind went. This would only be eclipsed if he broke into the worm. I don't know if I can do the worm. I don't know if I can do the worm. How does one do the worm? I guess you start laying down, and then you... No. I, in fact, cannot... How does one... Like, I can barely do it standing up. I tried. I did. I didn't try hard, but when I tried. Oh goodness, Oprah. We shall write an Oprah with Oprah as the soprano. Yeah, not only are we gonna meet Oprah, but in fact Oprah is going to participate as one of our sopranos. Heavy metal rock Oprah starring Oprah. Yes, yes. I can kind of see her for some reason. She's like all kissed up, like white and black makeup, sticking tongue out. I'm gonna start smoking this joint to realize, to realize. Mm. I'm eating fancy brunch in Austin, watching Mel dance. This is great. Literally having an experience that no single human being have ever had the opportunity to have before Gateway. Seeing into South Africa to find a random little human being around. Thanks for that energy, Mel. Thank you for tuning into it with me. You can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. But why would you want to do that? Who wants to do that? Hmm? If you want to, go fast. Go alone. If you want to go far, go together. That's at least the thing that brings up in my mind. You can leave your friends behind. I love Austin. There are some great places there too. See inside. Welcome to Texas Gateway. Thank you for the warm welcoming, Gab. It's cold, rainy day here today. I'm there with you in spirit, enjoying the heat. Thank you, Nate. I'm sending some your way, dear friend. Finally getting cold here in Toronto. So you're living in Canada, Susanna. It's nice to know. I'll be partying in the domain area this evening. The domain area. I don't know what that means, gobbledygook. Where is domain area? Domain area. Domain instantly goes to internet to me, but the way you use the sentence, or the word in the sentence, means to me, or at least indicates to me that it's a physical space. Because your friends, because your friends don't dance, if they don't dance, and they're no friends of mine. But you friends do dance, don't you? At least in part, at least in soul. I can feel your friends' souls dancing with mine. It's almost like a psychedelic trip to me at this point, where as soon as I start dancing, something comes over me. Maybe it's awareness. Maybe it's your awareness. I don't know. Because yeah, second of love, we can dance. Oh, we can dance. Oh, we can dance. Everybody get up. So dance. Susanna, it was perfectly cool temp last night. Slept with the window open, wrapped in a blanket like a burrito. Doesn't that sound nice? Melt has high energy right now. Joe Schmo, it's because of you friends. Like I woke up this morning with a realization of dread, you know, where something that I hoped would be wasn't, and I was like, and then it pushed me to melt a part of myself that I thought was unmeltable, and here we are on the other side of it, having melted more, and it still are, still who we've been, yet different, exponentially different, like a whole 180, yet psh, still here, right? 180, but still here. It's quite a trip. Got it. I'm hungry for Mexican. I haven't had Mexican. Day 3, and I already need the recovery day. Lots of friends down here in Texas, and lots of partying. Yeehaw to you, dear Gateway. Enjoy all of it. Take care of yourself. Drink enough water is the only things I would like to say. Feels like it's going to be an enchilada kind of night. It sounds nice to me. I'm hoping for tacos. Soft shell or hard shell, Jack? We haven't actually initiated you just yet. Soft shell or hard shell tacos? I was up last night playing loud live music. It was kind of a wish I was staying in tonight. Dude, I can only imagine. Gob on Thursdays makes music with friends. So he's been growing on that fractal, but it will definitely be a little bit taxing, I guess. Socially, energetically, even emotionally, even spiritually. You can always cancel your plans, Gav. That's true. There is always a creative excuse, Gav. There we go. Tupac. I wishes. If wishes were fishes. we would all be fed. Technically, that's weirdly enough very synchronous with today's stream topic, right? Instead of just imagining the fractal, seeing the fractal, to realize it, that there was this imagined fractal where we could realize the help we needed to get at least for the internet off of the grid. And I could realize it. I could see it, right? I could see help flowing in from the universe, from you friends, ensuring that we have that freedom. And yet, if I didn't participate in the fractal, if I was just like, oh yeah, that's pretty cool, from a distance, separated from it, if you will, right? Then none of it would have happened. And you friends made it happen. You friends made it happen, one, by showing me that it's possible, and two, by making it possible. It's a trip. It's such a trip. It's like we're actively transcending limitations. The limitation of worry, the limitation of lack, the limitation of believing we are not supported. Considering even for a second that love isn't true. Like we're literally losing the ability to. It's a trip. It's a straight up trip. I'm still going out to get this breakfast is my recovery. you're you're like unironically stronger than me, like at this point, Gateway Goblin, you would literally have to be dragging me. Like I would just be like a corpse. You okay, Mel? Yeah, he's okay. He's fine. Are you sure? He's like been laying on the tiles for like an hour and a half. Hey, Mel! Yeah, he's fine. That cannot be comfortable. Like he lays on the tiles all the time. Just give him some treats. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Living her best life. I love it. Doing so because not everybody gets to, Shannon. That in the fractal, the infinite fractal of humanity within consciousness, there is someone who is spending time with loved ones, letting loose a little bit, letting herself be free. I'm embracing the spice, accepting my anger, even trying to drown it out of love will never stop the passion of feeling you gotta feel sometimes. Go goblin mode today, friends. Yes, dude. So all of my anger have been getting channeled into exercising. I've just been, like yesterday, I think I did more exercise than I've done in a day in my life. Like it was a little bit aggressive. Literally aggressive. I was aggressively exercising. And it helped. It allowed me to channel that aggressive energy into something, at least you could argue, constructive, tangible, bringing love into the world with that anger instead of, using it to be destructive. I'm really excited to meet you all in person one day. Less than a year away. Less than a year away. I'm the opposite of a party goblin. I'm very quiet, sheltered goblin who found a mate and is keeping her all for me, as she makes me happy and no one can take her. She's all yours, dear Jack. That's exactly the way it should be, dear friend. It is you, after all, on the other side. It is you, after all, on your side. It is you as her, as yourself, together. For one another, with one another. Thank you for sharing the love, friend. Hey, Sensei! It's nice to have you here. Man, thank you for joining us again. It's nice to have you, dude. How are you doing, Sensei? How are you doing, Simon? It's nice to have you, man. I'm tired. Tired. I mean, it's like same time for you in England right now, right? Or ish. Maybe like an hour ahead or behind. Tired from sleep, tired as in exhausted, tired as in murderless, defeated. Which tired are you, dear Simon? As the past tunes, I feel you insane. I'm still in bed, about to get up and get my coffee going, though. My brain isn't working today. Just along for the ride. Squam, squam, squam. Squam, I'm sorry, Nate. Instantly my brain is like, what? I can have time off? Instantly takes time off. I go into auto. Someone's calling me right now, but I don't recognize the number. I am sorry, dear friend. It's probably someone trying to sell me something. It is 3:24 p.m. here, but I skated a lot and I sweeped an entire tunnel. You sweeped an entire tunnel so that you can skate in it? I'm guessing. I have been resummoned. Goth hippie metalhead doom playing. That's me. Yes. Goth hippie metalhead doom. Yeah, love and light. Love yourself, motherfucker. What was he just saying? He was saying, "Love yourself, motherfucker." Isn't that? Isn't that vulgar? Yes, but it has a good message. Good message. Thank you, Lane, for the like, dude. You have influenced me so much, man. I love you to bits, brother bear. I'm so confused, Joe Schmo. Me too, dude. All the time. Love is true. Love is true. Within all of that confusion, remember, like a north on a compass. Love is true. Oh, my lane. How's everything going for you? Thank you, dear Insane, for sending that love back. I support the God look. Do I rock it? This is like my end of weekend outfit. You know, like when I go on my, well, I say it like this is something I regularly do. You know, the last festival I went to, I, had multiple outfits. Well, not that many multiple outfits, like four. And then I wear them according to the day. And then the last day is like my final day, my death day, right, for the festival. And then I dress in all black. It's a whole vibe. Usually I dress in all black and then I wear Christian's scarf, the gold, green, and black one. It's a whole vibe. Goth hippie. Life's all right. Been pretty busy. Today is the opening night for the show I've been rehearsing every night for. Dude, are you excited for it, Lane? Stressed? Do you have any anticipation? You know, say something in particular you're looking forward to. Spending time with the friends, playing your part, certain part you're playing. Like I've never experienced a fractal like that, dude. So I would like to experience it through you. Don't worry about our comments. Let them flow like a river. Nate, I'm not worried. I care. You know, it's like the other side of worry, right? Technically still worry, but not worrying because I'm gonna lose something. It's just in the same way that the fact that I'm not worried about the person that's calling me right now, but I'm more worried about the vibrations being put into your ears right now. Like you, that type of worry. It's all out of love. Thank you, dear Nate, for freeing me too, friend. Oh snap! How you feeling about that? I'll entertain ourselves here in the comments. Thank you, Joy. You friends are so beautiful. That's why I want to spend time with you. Just wish I could be more awake, lol. I need a Red Bull. I mean, caffeine does the job for me, dude. Gotta love a comment section that can talk without the streamer. Is it beautiful, dude? Like, it's an actual community, right? It's an actual community. The way that it's supposed to be. Break a leg, Lane. Lane will be recorded. That's the first thing that I was thinking about, but Lane hasn't shared one just yet. So I've been assuming that they're either not recorded or he doesn't feel comfortable with sharing the rest of his classmates' faces slash performances as well. So I've been patiently awaiting anything that's been willing to be shared. Mm-hmm. Breaking a leg. Reading break a leg typed sounds more intense and intentional. How about you break a leg? Huh? You can still be playing with a broken leg, I'm sure. Gets wheelchaired onto the stage. Yeah, he broke a leg. Like just earth-shattering laughter. No musicals are super protective of their rights. Okay, I knew it. I knew it. I like that's the first thing that I was going to as well. Like either the people's rights, the people on the stage rights, or the actual show's rights. It's sad reality because you have to see every show live, except for the few movie adaptations and like 3 live recordings of shows. It might not have time for a nap, but we'll see. Dude, I feel like that is an encouragement for me to come and see you live instead. It's like, oh, fine. Fine, Mel. Fine. But I won't give you a recording Come and see it live. Fine. Fine, Lane, I'll do it. Might have taken a nap. Try, dude. Try. Maybe even like for 24 minutes. 24 minutes apparently is the ideal nap time. That's why you must plant a lovely old woman with a cell phone in the audience with who would have the audacity to tell her to stop recording. Like just like 71-year-old lady. I'm just imagining this elaborate scheme, like unfolding in my mind where it's like super covert, dump, covert ops spending, $5,000 in like high quality makeup and clothing and like hair implants and to look like an old lady. Me as Melt, filming Lane's show. Someone is like, ma'am, you can't do that. Oh, sorry, Sonny. I just wanna save this moment of my grandson. I don't get to go out a lot, so I'm gonna be watching this on my phone over and over again, 24 hours, 7 days a week, until I'm dead. So don't you dare stop me. So suddenly grandma rips off sleeves. She's like, you what? You what? You what? Tell me, tell me to stop. I love it. I love it. It's insane. Perfect, dude. Broken legs are not an end all. Broken hand would be devastating. I've heard more people in the modern music scene say break something rather than just a leg, which is kind of hilarious. Break something. I kind of like that one because the way that I interpret the break something is like be so extra, be so much that you break something. Where the break the leg thing is you're making the cast, right? That's why they used to say you break a leg. Because if you break a leg, you are put in a cast. And then you can be a part of the cast of the thing you auditioned for. I heard the maximum effect power nap is only 20 minutes. Yeah, there we go. Between 20 and 24 minutes apparently is the sweet spot. Everyone better be at Melt Church on Sunday. Bring your Melty Bible, all the love you can muster. You know what? You know what the hilarity is? Is the Melt Bible would literally be a single page if there was ever such a thing, where it goes, melt more. If you think you're melting, melt more. Love is true, like north on a compass. And then melt wood, sleep well. Melt wood, drink enough water. Melt wood, move today. Melt wood, show up for something he loves, she loves, they love. That's your whole Bible. You don't need anything else. Everything, all the other answers are already in you. Ahmad, you are important too. Thank you, dear Shan. All of us are. That's why we do this, right? That's why we show up for one another. My maximum effective power nap is 15-minute intervals. Any more and I'm drowsy. When I hit 15 minutes, it makes me want to hit another 15 minutes, unfortunately. Like 24 minutes, I feel I can bounce back. I never nap, willingly, that is. Sometimes I'm not off because I'm just so tired. Try to take a nap, dear brother. If it only for 24 minutes. Leonardo da Vinci slept only 20 minutes every 4 hours. He was a pretty smart dude. Hmm. I wouldn't want to. I mean, so technically, sleep is supposed to be like a whole process. Your brain actually gets washed with neurochemicals, not necessarily neurochemicals, but brain fluid slash spinal fluid, and then it quite literally, it saturates your brain with a liquid, and all of the spent, adenosine, all of the molecules that have been burnt up, kind of like degraded. It dissolves slash gets themselves caught in that liquid, and then that liquid drains back down your spine. It's a whole thing sleeping. So maybe if he like conditions himself into his body realizing, hey, oh, you have this 20 minutes to do this thing. Chop, chop. Wash the brain, shake it out, drain it out, 20 minutes, and then 4 more hours of Leonardo da Vinci. Who knows, Nate? That's pretty interesting. Intermittent sleeping is a legit thing. But the way life runs now, it's difficult to do that. I've heard about intermittent sleeping, where you sleep like in 2 hour intervals, and splitting them up. So 2 hours now, to like for 4 little periods. But I don't know if I'll be able to do that. Dan jy Boeta, intermittent slaap. Waar hulle reken dat Leonardo da Vinci net vir 20 minute elke 4 ure geslaap het. En daar is 'n program wat jy soos 2 ure 4 keer deur die dag slaap in plaas daarvan om 'n vol 8 ure te slaap. Ek ek like slaap.
Ek dink dat jy vat lank om in rapid eye movement te kom.
Dis ook die ding, ja.
Wow, REM.
That's a good point. He's like, it's probably going to be hard for you to get into REM, like rapid eye movement, because you're not going through that full arc of sleep. I feel like there's something in that for me where if I oversleep, like I feel like there's a light sleep, and then it goes deeper, and then you like hit rapid eye movement, and then it comes back to like light sleep. Where if I sleep longer than I was supposed to, it starts that whole loop all over again, and then I might be lost within the loop somewhere, not having completed it, and then I feel groggy slash drowsy for it. I don't like naps, but before big events, I will nap. It's something that a lot of professionals do as well. You know, either napping or like meditation, which could technically serve the same function. Diana, we love you too, friend. Even Y is here with us. Has Melt used the same blue water cup for his whole life? I was born with it in my hand, Nate. Actively believing that I'm not supposed to waste. You know, use the use the same thing. Like I'm gonna use this until there's just this much cup left, dude, or something. I don't know if it's gonna work that way, but I'll use it until it doesn't want to be used anymore. I feel like I have wasted so much time, although not guaranteed. But I'm young and I have all the time in the world. Still, I hope that I can find a balance of time management and going with the flow. I have the same thing, Connor, and I keep giving you the advice. The only bit of advice I have is instead of worrying about time wasted, today, today, start showing up for what you love, you know? And you don't have to do it for 20 hours. You don't have to do it for 2 hours. You don't even have to do it for 2 minutes. You can sit down for a single minute, contemplating the thing that you love, maybe even writing down the thing that you love. And if you do that for the rest of your life, every single day, everything will change. Not only will everything change, you know, as it is, but at least showing up for the thing that you love, no matter how much time passes, no matter how much time has passed. Starting today, showing up for what you love is going to bring the change that you want, dear friend. It's going to free you from being angry because you can believe that, oh, I have actually showed up for love. I feel that feeling continues. Me too, Gob. So much, dude. And I still feel it even though I am showing up for love. You know, that's the joke as well. But at least now my ego slash my imposter monster has less ground to stand on when it tries to shoot me down. I'm like, no, stupid. How about you come down from your perch and let's stand face to face? I've been doing the things. That is Ermias Plurnate. Respect. Don't you dare call it just a purple cup. You can't waste time. All time is used fully. There we go. I believe that as well, Sensei. That you're having an experience, right? And even if I was just to sit here, not eat food again, not drink water again, die sitting here, I wouldn't have wasted my time. I wouldn't have lost any time having died sooner than I would have if I continued consuming food. I would have had a full experience. And that is that way, you know, no matter how much time you get to spend, utilize, maximize, enjoy, be present with love the time you have. Realizing your fractal hits home because I use a lot of my time to learn and think about life and complex concepts, even though practically my time would be better spent on just working on myself. I think you are, though, dear friend. You know, when we explore information, when we learn new things about life and concepts, we inevitably discover things about ourselves, you know, and it can sometimes feel like there's some sort of loss because you'll realize things and then you will forget what you realized, right? But I believe those realizations stay, almost like an imprint, you know, like when you stare into a lightning strike, for example, and it leaves that imprint on your retinas. I believe it's that way for every single one of your thoughts, every single one of your actions, every single one of everything you've ever done. Even that breath you just took has that fractal imprint on this universe. And you get to shape your fractal. You get to be beautiful if you wanted to. I'm kind of bummed out. I went on a really great date last night, and I haven't connected with someone like that in a long time. But he lives down here. It felt like a glimpse of a beautiful fractal. I met him kayaking the last time I was here, so we stayed in touch. But this was our first date, and I'm just like, sigh. Aw, man, gateway. Isn't it ironic, the fact that we can be bummed out by love, because technically love is still true, right? Love is still very much true. One, the fact that you feel love in that moment. Two, the fact that you love that moment enough to want it to continue. And then three, the fact that you can be sad, bummed out, because that love won't continue in the way that you know it could, in the way that it potentially would if things were different. Love is true. Dear friend, our goblin friend. Ah, who knows? At least you're living in the same country. And at least you're living in the same country. That's already a step in the right direction. Gateways, dragon melt around like a weekend at Bernie style. Exactly. Exactly like that. Joy, hopefully, when melt comes from the States. Would you like platitudes or would you like solutions, dear Gateway? I am prepared with both. Thank you, Sam, for that, willingness to share the support. I hope that she accepts it. I'm curious as to what you have to say. Gateway, you never know. Ask him what he thinks, and maybe you'll meet in the middle. I'm not sure, but I love the support. I don't usually let these things bother me. We are going on another date tonight, right? So at least we'll make the most of the connection. Spending the time you have being present. Whew, thank you. Thank you for teaching us, dear Gateway. And we were talking about that, what, like 2 days ago? The whole twin flame or soulmate thing. The fact that you, in that way, can have that twin flame soulmate experience, even though you can't continue to have it. Instead of robbing yourselves of it, because you can't continue to have it, to embrace that life, that fullness, as you get the chance to. Not clinging to it. Not, I mean, not, not causing ourselves suffering by trying to stay attached to it. I also dress like a goth hippie. Get it, Nick? Metal Melt Festival 2024. Yeah, yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. It would be such a transition. Half of myself super rainbowy, half of myself dark makeup. I think it would be a whole vibe. If the universe intends to be, it will always work out that way and then make it happen. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing that, Sam. I agree. I believe the same. That if things are meant to be, they will be. It's impossible for things to not be when they're meant to be. You know? I feel you tunes, man. Your friends are making me so happy. So true. Meltal Festival. Yes, the Meltal. Thank you, Lane. I'm happy you remembered. I love that so much. I think it was Jovan's combination word, right? Meltal. Meltal. It's so freaking cool, dude. This isn't a school production, though. They're also so strict with the recordings. I'm doing big boy musician paid musical gigs. Lane is an absolute gangster. Man's is like 20. Is slaying. He has multiple albums. Album art that he co-creates with friends in this space. Is now studying in college, doing musicals while studying music. Dude is showing up for what he loves. He's an absolute inspiration, but the bear. Thank you for choosing to be here with us, man. Oh, we're at Lane. Do let us know. Right, continue. You live here. Yeah, it's in Bay City Players Incorporated this weekend and next. Thank you for letting us know, Lane. Maybe we'll go check it out. I think I think our power is probably gonna go off again in like a few minutes. But not for long. We won't continue having this problem. My friends and I wrote a rock song about Arby's roast beef sandwiches. It's a euphemism. for a female reproductive organ. I love it. You know, celebrate the divine feminine. Yeah, yeah. Yo, divine feminine. Love you up and down the sky. Thank you, dear friends. Meeting time. Love you, dear Jovan. Thank you for tuning in with us. So much love to you. Go and be your loving self in that meeting. You know, you might even be completely silent, but just lovingly looking at the faces of your coworkers, being like, "I love you. I love you. I love you too." You don't even have to say it out loud. You don't even have to move your face. You can just think it, you know, and then inevitably there will be this connection within the divine infinite, within the divine mind, getting at someone loves me? What the fuck? What the hell? What was that? Someone loves me? Ooh! Ooh! I'm sorry, I'm being ridiculous. This is the card that I identify as. Out of this whole deck, this is me. This is literally like when I pulled this card for the first time, I'm like, oh, me. Wow. Okay. Tetrahedron. The fiery tetrahedron. Perhaps someone will make an iPhone video recording. Who knows? We'll sneak in, dude. We'll figure out how to, we'll do the whole dressing up as an old lady. I had to pop over here and express my laughter when I looked up in the TV, and the first thing I saw was Gabby's comment about the Arby's beef female reproductive organ, literally laughing through tears. Get it. Thank you. Get that love. Thank you so much. Like, and that's gonna be beautifully paired with this as well, because this is a masculine card. I wanna read quickly before the power drops. I think we're on the UPS right now. The like 10 minutes that it lasts for right now. Whew. Understanding and action. Instead of just seeing the fractal, understanding it, take action. Yow! Wow! The tetrahedron, with its 4 equal triangular faces, is one of the 5 three-dimensional shapes called the platonic solids. We pulled the platonic solids yesterday as well. The simplest of these solids, the tetrahedron, is associated with the masculine aspect and the element of fire, the element of melting. It is a symbol of action and understanding. This is the fire of ambition and the understanding of what it will take to bring ideas and projects into fruition. Is there a mission you have been considering or a decision you have been putting off? Now is time to seek greater understanding and assurance that the path you have embarked upon is in your best interest. Now is the time to take action and initiate movement towards the promotion of ideas and the completion of creative projects. If you are already actively engaged in this process, this card affirms your decision to act and supports the inspiration and passion that directs you upon this path. Understand that the evolution of your vision will take energy and focus. Remember